All right, guys. Well, I'm back today with one of the absolute best high-value competition pistol red dots on the market, especially with all of the discounts and deals going on this optic right now. Even the exclusive code for my 704 tactical viewers that nobody else has access to. If you like the optic at the end of this video, all of the information, linking, and codes will be in the description below, but let's dig right in. One of the first things I want to mention is this has a massive viewing window and a ton of nice specs and features that is truly competing with optics that cost well over $350, but the standard MSRP on this optic is $170. But right now they actually have the lowest price in 30 days for 19% off this optic, dropping the price down to $137.66. And on top of that, I have an 18% off discount code available right now exclusively for my viewers that you can find in the description that drops the price even closer to about $115-ish. So that is a great deal. Now, the price is going to slightly fluctuate depending on the sales going on from Zulisy themselves, but no, this is an insane value. But let's dig right into the specs and features. Now, we ran a lot of rounds through this optic, and it's actually the second video that I'm doing on this particular optic. I did the initial first shots and overview, but this is the update, and I'm going to go over all the specs and features again since it's been a minute, and this has really elevated to one of my favorite competition optics on the market right now. Not even just high value optics, just optics in general. Now, we put a lot of the AAC ammo through this, and I want to give a huge shout out to AAC for sponsoring the ammo to help make this video. Without their support, it would be insanely difficult to keep producing the content at the pace we're producing. Also, there's a lot of new guidelines hitting YouTube right now, and the world is uncertain, so it's great that AAC has really stepped up to sponsor the channel. For more information and some of the best opportunities on this, check out the campsite page in the description below, but let's continue with the video. Now, this one features up to 50,000 hour battery life and shake awake technology, which is a must-have for any pistol red dot, in my opinion, in 2024. This one also has some updates over the original Zulisy Oak Plus, which has the side load battery compartment right here. This has an RMR footprint and is insanely thin. This is actually sitting on the Glock MOS adapter for the RMR footprint, but I've put this on RMR dedicated guns and it works out great. I love the fact that it is so slim, but it also has some iron sights built into the back. A lot of times when I'm dropping optics on a Glock MOS or any type of adapter plate, it really raises them up pretty high. It's a little bit frustrating for that just quick follow-up shots and target acquisition. So the lower the optic sits, in my opinion, the better, and this one kills it even on top of this RMR adapter plate on top of the Glock. Now this, guys, is the Glock 34 Gen 5 in that tan. They did a limited run of this. I know people are going to be asking, so I just figured I'd mention it. Now, the optic itself has a very large viewing window, and that's what makes this really stand out compared to other optics on the market. It's very clean, it's very elegant, it's a very smooth and streamlined housing that guides your eyes right to the center for that dot. The other thing is this gets insanely bright down at the range. There is absolutely no lighting situation that this doesn't work on. And for those guys shooting competition, you may be shooting at white targets while the sun is shining, and there's nothing more frustrating than losing a dot. And that happens a lot of times on good optics and budget optics where the dot just doesn't get quite bright enough for like desert or snow shooting in the bright sun, but this one does. No issues there. It also dims down really nice, and the refresh rate on this optic is great. Like the pulse width modulation is completely undetectable by the human eyes at most of the bright settings. So that's great in and of itself. The other thing I want to mention, it does have protective hoods at the front, which is great, again, for competition or personal defense. You may need to rack the gun on something. This is going to protect the lens. Also, if you're dropping in a bucket or ditching the gun in a competition, it's going to protect that front lens, which is very key. So I love the fact that they've put that guy right there. It locks up rock solid. It's never shifted zero on any of the versions of the Zulisys I have. And Zulisy actually created codes for every optic that they offer right now. There's some universal codes, and all those will be in the description below. If you're not a huge fan of this large window one, they actually have the Oak, which is an RMR cut footprint, which is the traditional size. They have the OWL, which is the doctor cut footprint, which is more of the traditional size. And both of those are going to be sub $90 right now with the discounts. So not only can you grab this, but you can utilize those codes on a ton of different optics and save some more money that way. So that is pretty much an overview of this optic and an update. It's been holding up great. It's actually transitioned off of one of my lower cost guns and is one of my primary competition striker fired handguns for permanent use. I mean, that's where this has graduated, and that's why I wanted to do this update video. I don't take these high value and budget products lightly. I truly put them through their paces to see if they're junk and you should spend your money, guys. Zulisy across the board is killing it, but especially on the brand new Oak Plus with the side load battery compartment, you cannot go wrong. This price will not last long. All of the information, linking, and codes will be in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so if you decide to purchase this and click on that link, it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you, brings you right to the sale page. And while you're at it, buy some chips, buy some paper plates, buy laundry detergent. It all helps out the channel, and if you're going to buy it anyway, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.